Why do we take x-rays on all of our neck pain patients? This is extremely important because then we can see the cervical spine. What I mean by that is when we look at the spine, the base of the skull, we should see a nice curve in that spine, so it acts as a nice spring against gravity. Now, what we do for work, our day-to-day lifting, bending, twisting, bad posture, we can start to get a straightening of that spine where it puts more pressure on the front of the spine. So these are where the discs are, and we don't want that because then it's going to cause further degeneration, arthritis, but also pain, lack of mobility, and really symptoms for our patients moving forward too. So we always take x-rays to see where that neck curve is, and normal neck curve is right around 42 degrees. When we look at this patient right here, they're sitting at an 8-degree curve. These patients that come into us typically are experiencing things like headaches, migraines, dizziness, fatigue, neck pain, or even pain going down into their arms where they start to have numbness, tingling into their fingertips. What we need to do for these patients are take a specific x-ray so we can see what joints are working and which ones aren't working. So what we have our patients do during the x-rays is not only having them look straight forward, but we do something called motion studies, where we have our patients bend their head forward and bend their head back so we can see exactly where it's putting pressure on those nerves. For example, for this patient, when we had them bend their head forward, those ones in the lower cervical spine did not want to move properly. For this patient, they were also experiencing symptoms going down into their arms. Now, of course, when we have headaches, typically that's coming from that upper cervical spine, which we can also see in x-rays. For this patient, it was when they were looking up that those joints did not want to move very well. So if you've never had a motion study x-ray done before on your neck, and you experience things like neck pain, disc issues, headaches, migraines, dizziness, fatigue, or anything like that, it's time to get a motion study x-rays to find out exactly what's going on.